Mexico. The 229th official meeting between these two sides, and it doesn't get much closer. 91 victories for Real Madrid, 89 for Barcelona, and they'll be looking to keep a good run of form, trying for their third straight Clásico win here on enemy ground. Phil Shane alongside Ray Hudson. It could not be a more beautiful day in Madrid. And at the Santiago Bernabeu, Real hoping they have something special in store, Ray.
Nothing like it in all of world sports, let alone football, Phil. El Clásico. Muhammad Ali and Smoking Joe Frazier came close in Manila, but that was a one-off. This is El Clásico. It happens rarely, and every time it's always ratcheted up. The world's most expensive player might not be here. Gareth is injured, of course, but who else do we have? We have the winner of the Ballon d'Or last year and the 3 previous years. We've got both winners of the European Golden Shoe, plus the winner of the World Cup Golden Ball and the World Cup Golden Boot. An absolutely treasure trove of talent out there, and we will all be absolutely goggle-eyed and looking at this.
Even a little help from above, perhaps. San Iker and San Andres on opposite sides, who will get the chance to be the hero today. The King of Kings, Real Madrid, 32-time La Liga champions against 22-time champs Barcelona. If you were lucky enough to get a seat, enjoy. Like the rest of us, buckle up and get ready for what could be a bumpy ride.
Wonderful auditorium, tuning up their battle lungs as the 2 greatest football players, or the greatest football player in the world, lines up. Which one is it, Cristiano or Messi? It depends on which side of the table you're on. 2 fabulous coaches in Ancelotti and Lucho Enrique, who bring their teams here at their operatic high notes. They've been spectacular of late. Real Madrid all conquering, all domineering over Liverpool. These are 2 coaches that use their Champions League as dress rehearsals for this match, Phil.
Real Madrid and Barcelona, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Are you ready?
El Clásico is brought to you by the new cricket. Something to smile about.
Real Madrid 6-0-2, 30 goals scored, 15 of them from Cristiano Ronaldo. Lionel Messi leading Barca to a 7-1-0 mark. These are the lineups brought to you by EA Sports FIFA 15. And boy, wouldn't this be a FIFA game. Take a look as Karim Benzema and Cristiano Ronaldo going on that front line. And Luis Suarez, will he be out on the right? Will he be in the middle? He is in the starting lineup.
Barcelona, botanical football. He'll feel his way in, and the magisterial players alongside him will be complementary, swapping positions. Mascherano drops it to the back, along with Piqué as Mathieu goes out wide to try to contain the Hydra of St. Iker's men. No better attacking team in the world than Real Madrid, and no better goal scorer than this man wearing number 7 for the Royal Whites, Cristiano. He's never played better in his life, Phil, and that is an enormous statement of itself. Will Barcelona have the power to contain the uncontainable? Bravo hasn't let a goal in. Iker Casillas, well, the World Cup winning captain, will be the inspiration again.
You saw the substitutes, easily quality enough to start. In fact, the 2 substitute goalkeepers, many would have projected to be the starters here today a couple of months ago, but Iker Casillas stepping back up to his high notes, and Claudio Bravo showing no signs of being beatable.
Right before it starts here, this is the place where heroes become legends and where moments become history.
We are underway. Jesus Hill starting us out. Barcelona in the Blaugrana, defending the goal to the right. The all-white of the Merengues of Madrid attacking from the left. Javier Mascherano swinging it out to the far side. Alves 1 touch forward. Suarez with his first La Liga touch.
Well, right away, the crowd getting on top of Barcelona, as always. There'll be a mix of that possession game, which is Barcelona's DNA and their go-to, of course, but under Enrique they've been a little bit more direct, Phil, so it'll be a little bit of a mix. For Real Madrid, you know exactly what they're coming with, the best attacking team, the best counter-attacking team, but Modric and Toni Kroos has got big responsibilities in front of that back line to keep the damper down.
Again, look at our starting lineups brought to you by EA Sports FIFA 15. He said there would be a surprise, Carlo Ancelotti. I think the surprise is there's no surprises in the starting lineup. It's what you might expect.
Yep.
Noah Otamendi to be a bit more defensive. Meanwhile, a few surprises on the Barca side, including Luis Suarez in the starting lineup, Sergio Busquets holding in the midfield, and Jeremy Mathieu out wide here on the left side.
The player on the ball has been magnificent, and another peach of a pass from James.
Looking for the inside ball, Isco deflected away off of the post, and nice play by Alves. Now Xavi, who was magisterial, to borrow a phrase, against Eibar, and keeping Ivan Rakitic on the bench. A little touch from Iniesta. Neymar against Carvajal keeps it Barcelona's way. Phil Shane, Ray Hudson with you. Glad you could join us today. It is El Clasico, the 229th of all time in official matchups, the 85th La Liga matchup in the Bernabeu. 51 of those have gone Real Madrid's way, 18 have gone Barca's. However, Barca swept last season under Tata Martino. A little too far for Alves.
Well, Dani Alves' men, although they haven't allowed a goal in all of La Liga performances this year, have been a little bit, how can I say this, toothless up top. Well, that's not the case now with Suarez in, but this is going to be ding-dong seesaw football, especially when this wonderful Colombian is on the pitch.
Carvajal drives it, deflected by Mascherano. Out comes Bravo. No team in any of Europe's Big Five leagues has started out a season with 9 straight clean sheets. That could be the history made today by Claudio Bravo. It won't be easy. Here's Messi. Beautiful ball around Marcelo. Wide by Xavi. Suarez drives. Neymar open.
Great ball.
Neymar.
Nicely.
Neymar. Neymar!
Ah! Magnificent! Beyond
Luis
belief!
Suarez with the assist and Neymar with the goal.
Superlative football from Barcelona. And again, the Brazilian is simply magnificent. And he knows nothing more than a challenge of a row of defenders. And he leaves them stretched out here like a line of laundry. It's beautiful build-up from the midfield of Barcelona. But then, when it comes to Neymar, he doesn't rush it. Take a look, beautiful ball started from chameleon eyes out wide, and Suarez pings this one beautifully. There's that row of defenders. He runs square, and he steers it into the bottom of the corner with absolute malicious intent and deadly accuracy. Look at his eyes, they're still looking up. Where's Messi? And then he sees the back of the net and catapults this one in. Look out, kids. Don't ask for a Neymar for Christmas. He'll put your eye out.
9th goal of the season for Neymar. Now, Ronaldo with 15 of them. The gauntlet has been thrown. And now, Piqué with the trip. A free kick for Cristiano.
Well, he invites every challenge in, drives past square. There's a little contact on him as he's ghosting by Piqué. Gerrard leans in and gets a touch of the man. It's traveling at such quick speed. Takes a little bit of touch to knock him off his balance. But this is danger territory. And this man, when he steps up to face a free kick, has been very good this year, Claudio Bravo, but he hasn't faced Cristiano Ronaldo. Gunslinger pose coming at you.
As you said in the pregame, Ray, he's arguably the best in the world, and he's playing better than ever in his career. From about 30 on the angle, drives it low, deflects off Piqué. Now squared for Modric, and Real will regroup. Marcelo Controlling it on the far side. Hamas now on the left. Benzema flips it over, and Bravo by an angle.
Magnificent from the Frenchman in his attempt to squirt it by. Bravo leaves his lane just in the nick of time, but look at this ball curled around beautifully. He's got no other chance. He's got to take a little touch on it. It's soft as a mother's kiss. He nearly gets it past Bravo, but Bravo saves this by the looks of it from that angle, Phil.
Well, it will be Mascherano in the back line. Had played the midfield position the last two games, raising a question about the man with Puyol's old number 5, but Busquets is out there. There's a question about Barcelona's defense. Well, right now, they've given themselves a bit of breathing room.
Well, they've never looked more solid in my eyes, Phil, is what they have under Luis Enrique. He's really galvanized that back line, and none more so than the addition of Jeremy Mathieu, who adds a lot of stability and pace to that back line. But he's never faced pace like this Real Madrid's got.
Isco finds a way to bring down Messi.
Well, early going, 1-0. Dream start for Enrique's men. Sad start for poor Isco's Real Madrid, but no blame can be laid at Enrique Casillas on that go-ahead goal, Phil, in my opinion. It was an extraordinary goal. I think Casillas will be looking at his defenders in front of him that allowed Neymar to run so freely square to him.
Both Pepe and Ramos coming back from injuries. Headed clear Benzema. And Ray, if there was a gamble today, it was Luis Suarez in the starting lineup for his first time since the suspension. A hard challenge in the midfield, and the whistle from Jesus Hill. Modric taken out. Real wants a card. And if that was anyone but Messi, they might have gotten one. Hill, one of the shining lights of Spanish refereeing, just 30 years of age, youngest FIFA ref in Spain. Has not pulled a red out yet this season and has only called a penalty once. Isco, his addition to the starting lineup, giving Real Madrid legs. Benzema, nice touch. Carvajal. Here's Hamas on his shooting foot. Slips away from Isco as Ronaldo slides to the spot. Isco, the run, Carvajal, bumped over in the box by Piqué.
Beautiful, clean tackle by Gerard Piqué, timed to perfection.
And Messi on Kroos, second in a row, and Hill on second thought says it will be a yellow.
The referee warned him, you got to pull out of those. He's seeing it exactly to Messi. Messi's saying no way. But he reaches in here to Toni Kroos, and he's a little late with that challenge. He steps through, is very little in it, goes to play the ball away and catches Kroos. But there's a wonderful intervention here through the side. Real Madrid fans saying it's through the back.
Ray, as I mentioned, Luis Enrique putting Suarez out there. It's been a masterful touch from Suarez, even if he hasn't seen much of the ball. Marcelo into the box, good move, squares Benzema, but the pass behind him.
Takes a little bit of a deflection here, I believe, of Piqué, who just as well gets that little razor touch to it. Brilliant by Marcelo.
Chipped inside, James deflected wide, back to the Colombian, bangs off Mascherano for the corner. First Colombian ever to play in El Clásico, and he's on fire. Diving header at the back post, Mathieu.
Great control by Suarez there to calm this down. It's rabid attack by Real Madrid, who's really starting to warm the engine. And take a look at that again. That ball from Marcelo was brilliant. The turn was even better when he got inside the box. Look at this, magnificent from the Brazilian. And Piqué there, his heel just takes a little deflection to take it away from Big Ben's.
10 minutes in. 80 to go. Driven inside, headed off the crossbar. Benzema, second effort, and he hits the post. Can you believe it?
Stupefying from Cristiano Ronaldo out wide. Take a look at this ball. It's magisterial and a magnificent header from Benzema, and another rasp at the goal. Wonderful from Cristiano. Edwards scissor hands with his legs, and then this delivery, and that header is world class. Unlucky Real Madrid pouring the pressure on and finding their way through Barcelona, who have had precious little of that syncopated possession that they usually strangle a game by. It's been Real Madrid who've been resurgent since going a goal down.
Well, it's obvious Barcelona needed that early goal, hanging on at the moment. Long ball towards the corner goes awry.
This Real Madrid team, Isco's men, has been absolutely flawless in their attacking, and they're putting on another advertisement here today. All sorts of problems for Barcelona.
James doesn't like the call.
It's not as if it's down to Barcelona's lackadaisical play either. More to do with Real Madrid's intricate pinpoint passing that is being exercised at an incredible pace. There's very little dwelling on the ball by Real Madrid, Phil. It's one touch, get it down, and then play it, and they've got a wonderful multitude of options for selection. And Real Madrid really starting to boss this game after going that goal down. Look out.
Looking for the afterburners, Ronaldo. Marcelo staying forward, carries for Rodriguez, keeps it alive, deflected, and Bravo will smother.
Super sharp, Real Madrid down the flanks. They're attacking Dani Alves' space on one side, heavily favouring that far left. And Barcelona need to look as if they get a little bit more cover around Dani Alves, but then Real Madrid, being this European champion that they are, can switch it over to this side. And looking at James, heavily involved on this right side. It's a rabbit hole attack, Phil. Barcelona cannot contain the amount of burrows that are there.
Carvajal swinging through. Neymar going down. Looks like the assistant's having a chat with the referee. Was there contact? Yes.
Little Dani Carvajal, 5'8", Spanish international. Only played a couple of times for the national team, but he's one that's going to have to contain Neymar. A real good battle. There's a number of them out there.
Neymar getting his revenge, but it's going to cost him.
Pepe has a great look at this and saying that it was a revenge. Elbow up and comes right at the side of Dani's face here. It's a fair yellow card. It's rash by the Brazilian, who alongside with Messi now gives Lucho Enrique a bit of a headache. It's Suarez that's being the good boy.
Kroos filling that Xabi Alonso role, or trying to. Launched in towards the corner, but it carries across the chalk. 23 goals now for Barcelona. Only Real Madrid has scored more, and Barcelona the only team in the European top flight yet to allow a goal. Little touch in by Alves, back to Messi. See that little edge, even Messi and Neymar sharp on defense. That's something Luis Enrique has added that might not have been there last year. Caressed by Neymar. Curls back on Modric. Here's Xavi. Beautiful, but what else can you expect? Alves, Messi, Suarez setting up in the 18. Iniesta scoops for Neymar. Got away a bit. And Carlo Ancelotti, I don't think he was the intended target.
A little bit too over-elaborate there by the Brazilian. It's actually not a bad way to get your head back level when you've got that sort of ability and skill, especially if it comes off He was painted against the line, had an open, more simpler pass, but, well, you cannot knock him for decorating the game with those sorts of tricks. That's well played by Pepe, and he had to make that intervention.
Here's Ramos, back from his calf injury suffered on international duty. Marcelo looking for Ronaldo, cleared by Piqué. Only as far as Kroos. He's got a cannon, but an easy one for Bravo to smother.
You can see the route of attack for Real Madrid very plainly. They're wonderful down that left side again, and it's Marcelo that's attempting time after time to pick his wonderful targets out.
Mathieu using his speed to get up front.
Oh, magic.
Fritz it for Suarez, and Carvajal saves the day.
Wonderful from Jeremy Mathieu, and his touch is as if he's got a big velvet cushion around his right leg. Beautiful on the run. Jeremy Mathieu in his few practices recognises I can ping this one into Suarez, and he'll have the ability to control it on the run. The ex-Liverpool man having a good introduction.
Casillas, Pepe in defense, cleared away. Benzema told where to go, and Iker knew exactly.
The intended near post corner that for Suarez. It's very close to finding its target.
Chipped in, but it falls for Xavi. An errant clearance by Pepe, and Barca will get it back.
Very uncharacteristic there from the Portuguese man. Had plenty of time and space as he saw that ball coming to him. Seemed to lose his footing right at the crucial point, and as he lost his balance there, just intended to get it out of dodge.
Nice ball by Mathieu, but Suarez trying to go behind Pepe. Carvajal upfield, taking over that starting spot from Arbeloa. Busquets back for Xavi. On the turn, Suarez, nice for Mathieu. Cleared by Pepe in the center, straight to Kroos, maybe fortunately. And back to Casillas. Uses his favorite left, and he didn't get all of it. Nice from Isco. How quickly Real can strike.
A great ball from Marcelo.
Benzema
wants it back, gets
Marcelo, and wide for Ronaldo. Ronaldo in a two-hopper to Bravo.
And Marcelo really shining like a lighthouse out there for Real Madrid, heavily involved, confidently leaving Real Madrid's back line with 3 against 3. When Marcelo joins in, leaves his defensive position, and it's causing all sorts of problems. But they still haven't found a target yet to equalize this game, but they are coming extremely close. Classico, Phil. The steam rising off this pitch. A lot of it to do with the way Real Madrid are threatening and breaking forward.
Neymar, the goal in the 4th minute. Of course, remember 216 days ago at the Bernabeu, Iniesta scored in the 7th minute.
Nice.
But they needed a goal 6 minutes from time from that man to get the win.
Nicely.
Xavi just behind Mathieu, and Carvajal is there. Again for Rodriguez. Can't get around Busquets.
Nice needlepoint passing for Barcelona in that time, and the one that just blotted his copybook was Xavi with that last release of a pass for Jeremy Mathieu, uncharacteristically from chameleon eyes. It's going to be a defining moment, though. These passes that are just an inch or two from finding their targets.
Thomas tried to get it long, couldn't, so takes the alternate route.
Great pace about this game, isn't there? Well played, Pepe.
But he might have gotten ahead of himself, bumps into Busquets, and gets the call. Quickly restarted by Real. Marcelo drives, off balance by Piqué. Nice touch, Alves. Suarez to the middle. Xavi keeps it alive, but Mathieu had stayed home. And that's why. Ronaldo against Mathieu. Squares. Piqué clears. Frenchman touches it out of danger briefly.
Real Madrid really opening up Barcelona, one side and then the other. Barcelona got to consider themselves a little fortunate at this point in the game to be holding on to this lead.
Nearing the midway point of this opening half, Xavi with a bit of space. Again, the thought that they might have stuck in Yadimendi instead of Isco.
Well, both coaches having a multitude of options, especially Luis Enrique. But it seems that both coaches have got their tactics spot on because both teams are playing well, especially Real Madrid.
Talked about Luis Enrique. Statistically, the best passer in La Liga this season is Ivan Rakitic, and he starts him on the bench.
Tough decision. Less of tougher decisions for Ancelotti, but the boys are responding in the white shirts.
And Mascherano all the way back to Bravo.
Good ball.
Bravo says he doesn't think of himself as a starter, says he feels he has to prove it every game.
A wonderful ball out of the back from Claudio Bravo into Sergio Busquets, who invites the challenge on. It's a wonderful indication of how Bravo can really start the attack going from his position, a la Victor Valdez. That's a confident ball from Iker.
Finds Pepe, plays it into the center for Kroos.
Nicely.
Barcelona starting to pinch forward, though, and forces an errant pass.
Played.
Mathieu again showing his offensive skill.
Good ball.
Messi in the middle. Messi! Casillas down quickly.
Super settled by Jeremy Mathieu.
Stolen by Busquets. And won back by Isco briefly. Of course, Messi at 250.
Nice.
Looking for 251.
What?
Is this it? Just skims the post.
What a miss this is! Astonishing from Messi to get himself free. At speed, it's Suarez again. It's magnificent in setting it up, Phil. The other side here. Little bit of contact here from Piqué on the Frenchman. Right here, goes down making a little bit of it. But what a miss from Messi at the other end.
250, could have had 2 or 3 more last weekend, but was also a bit wasteful. In-swinger from Xavi. Blasted low, but off target by Busquets. Fourth minute, Neymar. 6 minutes later, Benzema hit iron not once but twice. Still 1-0. Just over 20 minutes to go in the opening half.
Suarez involved in the opening goal, and Suarez it was at the architect what should have been number 2 until Messi's left foot turned into a jellyfish, it seemed. But there was a player close to him, but usually they're just absolutely automatic for Lionel. We haven't seen it again in replay. We will.
Nice from Benzema. Modric sneaking forward, finds James, back post, Ronaldo, outside of the boot. Alves got there first.
Now James cannot loft it up enough for Cristiano to attack. His left foot is his Stradivarius, his right foot's just a good violin. But had he been able to pick out Cristiano with a little bit more pop, that would have been the equaliser.
Pepe having words with the referee after Kroos takes out Messi.
Well, the yellow cards that we've seen being given, that one would indicate that that one perhaps should have been as well. If that referee is calling it one way, got to call it the other. Toni Kroos stepping right across Messi.
Only once this season has he shown yellow more than 4 times. And as I mentioned, just 1 penalty whistled by Gil. And at 30 years of age, you might say a bit inexperienced for a match of this caliber, but he is one of Spain's best. See what he can do over the next 70 minutes or so.
Kept it in.
Mentioned 250 goals for Messi, 251 for Telmo Zada, although reports from AS earlier today, as they went back through all of Telmo Zada's games, it might be a bit more. But officially, Messi 1 away. Scooped by Iniesta. Marcelo with the clearance. Nice from Isco, and here's Ronaldo with space.
And time, you don't want to give him that if you're Barcelona.
Busquets tries to slow him down. A bump in the box. Ronaldo goes down, but the whistle is silent.
Referee right on top of this as well. It's a gamble by Busquets, reaching in on Cristiano, who looked as if he just touched it past Sergi as he stepped in. The referee right on top of that and seeing Ronaldo going down a little too easily, looking for the dive.
Seeing more and more of this. Messi dropping back today. It's Xavi pushing forward. Now Iniesta on the ball.
Suarez's distribution has been absolutely impeccable.
Cut off by Pepe, straight to Suarez!
Oh.
And he can't get the shot because Ramos throws his body in the way.
It's a wonderful defensive challenge. He has that contentious debate. He's standing his ground. Cristiano tries to check and then flops down. There's contact made, but referee right on top of it, giving nothing.
Probably a good no call, but that could come back as a controversy. Suarez again. Hasn't played since this summer. He looks razor sharp. Only a couple of friendlies with Barcelona B, and
well, he's flitting into the spaces beautifully and allowing Messi to drift one side of him and then Neymar the other.
Here's Messi.
Oh.
Squares. Neymar. Carvajal slides and blocks. Barcelona starting to turn the heat up, but Real Madrid holding on.
Super ball this time from Messi to pick out Neymar, but a brilliant intervention by Sergio Ramos, and he had to get there, Phil. Wonderful cover-up job by Ramos, right in front of Iga.
So Ramos a moment ago, Carvajal just seconds ago, that have kept this score at 1. Ronaldo shows, Busquets will follow. Playing the shadow. Now slides over, and Isco bursts past. Looks for Marcelo, who had a second thought. Piqué will clear. Messi, who's playing with the yellow, bumps into Ramos. And again, that is something to keep an eye on. Messi and Neymar both with yellows. Contact, but with Busquets backing away. If it was called, it would have been harsh.
Seen a lot of replays of the infractions, but there's been brilliant chances at both ends of this pitch that have not been capitalized on.
Isco denied. Alves defensively. Will he stick around for more?
Suarez.
Messi slides.
Good ball.
Suarez is wide, but it's Neymar in the center. Carvajal getting help. Suarez returns it, but Neymar was frozen.
Wonderful from Suarez again, catching Neymar by surprise. Suarez thinking he's going to be off to the races with that little give, go and get. But Neymar a little bit flat-footed, maybe a little overhit by Suarez, but man, he is so needle point on his passes, setting up his teammates here.
30th minute.
Luis Suarez.
10 shots, 5 on goal combined. Iniesta. Might have been a question a couple of weeks ago, but Iniesta arguably Barca's best player in their last 2 games.
Well, if the question might have been how brilliant is he? Didn't see any fall down in his form.
Nice try by James, but his counterpart was better. Messi. Machu. And a beautiful tackle by Carvajal.
Sliding tackle by Carvajal. Knows he's got to go down and get dirty. Beautiful reading of Jeremy Mathieu. Knew he wasn't going to take it that extra touch to the line. Danny goes down, slides through beautifully. Hierro talking about Modric and Toni Kroos perhaps in front of that back 4.
Driven by Xavi. Cleared away by Ronaldo. Alves with a bouncer, deflects, but straight to Casillas. Don't forget, more wrap-ups coming your way after the game and the halftime show as well to get you up to date. Just at the edge of the area Benzema brought down. That's one that did get away.
30 minutes have just flown by. I don't know if that's chewing gum or Pepsi that he's taken. Settle the nerves. Wonderful, throbbing football game. Absolutely pulsating with skill.
Was brought in to settle Real Madrid's nerves after the Mourinho era, and it does have a different feel, less off-the-field distractions, instead on-the-field brilliance. Again, Xavi sliding forward as Messi drops back. Back to Piqué. Messi in the center circle. Deflects and straight to Carvajal. Barca looking for its third straight victory after Real Madrid had gone 3 straight without defeat. Over the last 12 in all competitions, Barca rather one-sided with 8 victories and 2 draws. But anything can happen every time these two step on. It's
unlucky.
Neymar. Was Messi onside? Flag stays down. Cleared away before Suarez could get there. Nope, the flag does come up late. It wouldn't have counted. Miguel Martinez on the far side. And a good checkup by Carvajal.
Beautifully caught. Look out.
Busquets looks like he took a knock.
A tremendous switch from Modric to find the danger man.
Marcelo wide. Benzema drops in support. Ronaldo, and it just got away. Off a deflection. Alves says no, but the referee has the final say. Everyone trying to frame the moment. Ronaldo down into Piqué. Calls for a handball, but no, says the ref.
Wonderful supply from James. He goes again.
Rodriguez denied by Bravo. Beautiful chance. The arm of Mathieu does come out, and it does hit off Piqué. Well, let's go down pitch side. Jeremy St. Louis with more.
Yes, guys, the fans are certainly not very happy about some of the calls.
Chance
that Real
for
Madrid
Marcelo.
are not getting.
Piqué, and it is going to be called this time. A chance to equalize from the spot.
It's that man again that I've been banging on about, Marcelo, who for me has been the best player in the match. Drives in beautifully and pulls this back.
Back to Jeremy. What did you see?
Well, the fans are a lot happier now that they finally got that penalty. They weren't happy after the missed calls, and obviously the fans thought Ronaldo's thing should have been a penalty, but I think he went down a little soon. They'll be happier now if they can put in from 12 and tie this game, guys.
Thanks, Jeremy. Claudio Bravo has not surrendered a goal in league play, but that could end here 10 minutes from halftime. Ronaldo looking for his 16th, and he gets it. We're tied at 1.
Well, he'll be the hero again, but Marcelo deserves full marks. He's been a massive thorn in the side of Barcelona all game long, and he comes back to haunt them again. Cool like a killer. Cristiano, of course, sends Bravo the wrong way, and he finishes, but there's that wonderful cross, and that's a penalty for me. Clearly, he didn't see the way Marcelo slipped away from his defenders, but he's been slipperier than an eel, covered in Vaseline all game long, and he comes back to haunt Barcelona. They haven't been able to contain Marcelo from the get-go, and he is having his way on that far side against Dani Alves.
Bravo's shutout streak ends. 754 minutes. Longest to start a season in La Liga history. second behind Miguel Reyna in Barcelona history all time. 10 minutes left. Real Madrid on the front foot again.
Good ball again, Marcelo.
Isco for Modric.
He wants it again, Marcelo. Sharper than a porcupine's backside in this game.
Thomas with Isco now on the right wing. Ronaldo and Benzema in the box. Back for Rodriguez, sneaks it through, but it deflects back to Bravo.
Marcelo pleading out there, him wide open. Been going on, Phil. It's Barcelona allowing him way too much space. He's got a cow's field of playing on that left side.
Stripped away, Carvajal. Mascherano, a blind pass to the middle, straight to Kroos. Here's Rodriguez. And it does go to Marcelo. Poked away as the two Brazilians do battle. Marcelo turns. Alves back. Collision, play on.
No collision. Unlucky though, Marcelo. Dani Alves gets the better of that little joust. But the battle is being won by Marcelo.
11 straight games that Ronaldo has found the net for Real Madrid, and they needed it.
Well, Hierro looks on, and he'll be relieved. He'll have a good locker room thanks to that man. Some good interventions by Ramos as well to keep the scoreline at 1-0. The Messi miss, of course, is haunting Barcelona right now.
Well, if you believe the figures, nearly 500 million fans tuning in 5 continents. I have a feeling they're probably watching in Antarctica as well. Just don't have the ratings yet.
Ball.
Inside for Neymar. Modric back. Iniesta tries to stick a boot out, and he catches the man. Another yellow against Barca.
Of all the yellow cards that's been displayed, this one's probably the easiest one for the referee to give. Comes right across Modric, unquestionably.
Well, Fernando Hierro, who we've seen 17 yellow cards in Clásicos, his record safe at the moment. But of the 3 players who have them, probably 3 of the least likely, and Messi, Neymar, and Iniesta.
Ooh.
Almost, but Bravo over.
Had to leave his lane. He does a good job to snuff out the ever dangerous Benzema.
Busquets. Barcelona still with the majority of possession.
Ball, that's a peach of a pass, and again, and Jeremy's on the overlap.
It's Neymar with help. Mathieu had put on the brakes.
A poor ball by Neymar, Phil. Leads him way too heavy. Doesn't cut it back into Jeremy's stride. He'd already had his picture picked and saw danger streaking into the box in the shape of Luis Suarez and Messi. If Neymar just played a simple ball, a little bit more accurate.
Keylor Navas looking on. It's a familiar sight for the Costa Rican. Xavi from the corner flag. Edge of the 6. Headed down, but it bounces and deflects wide. They'll try it again.
Wonderful attack from Neymar and Piqué, and they're unlucky not to get on the end of this one. Superlative pass from the corner kick from Xavi. Take 2.
4th corner now for Hernandez. Drives it long. Casillas out. Strong punch. Back in by Busquets. Marcelo touches forward. Isco can't get around Alves.
Wonderful play by Alves that time. Read Isco like a Jack and Jill nursery rhyme boot that time.
Kroos trying to throw a speed bump in front of Messi.
Ooh.
Alves didn't hear the footsteps, and Isco gets it back.
A great tracking back by young Isco.
Ronaldo in full flight. Mathieu.
He'll take him on here.
To the goal line. Over Benzema. The adrenaline got the better of him.
Nothing in support other than James Rodriguez, who had checked his run for what he was hoping would be a pullback from Cristiano, but the Portuguese man trying to find the Frenchman directly. Poor ball.
Neymar with Carvajal. How quickly they close in on the wings. Just a bit surprised that Barcelona has not been able to go to Suarez more, as he's probably been the most razor sharp of the Barcelona attackers, surprisingly.
That's that wonderful changing of positions, though, Phil. Suarez does fade out wide, leaving them avenues for Neymar and Messi to exploit, and that has produced dividends for Barcelona. They just have not capitalized on it.
Out wide, Alves. Suarez sandwiched in between Ramos and Pepe. Neymar chomping at the bit next to him.
They're happy to concede possession in these places. Nicely drawn up defense here. 4-4-2 for Real Madrid, trying to suffocate them.
Nacho drops it back. Xavi, his 41st Clásico. 3 back of the legend for Real, Paco Gento. 5 debutants on the day today, by the way, Suarez being one of them. Back to Iniesta. Now to Messi. His 29th Clásico, 21 goals scored against Real Madrid. And he had one of his easiest chances, but missed. 3 minutes left in first half regulation. Messi again. Suarez settles. Tries to get rid of it. Collides with Isco. No foul, says the ref.
The first heavy touch by Suarez, and Isco was in on it, pounced.
Rodriguez wide for Ronaldo, and a wall develops. Both teams catching a bit of breath, perhaps before a final desperate push before the whistle. Goal in the 4th from Neymar. 30 minutes later, equalized from the spot by Ronaldo. 16th goal on the season, 14th against Barca. Marcelo out wide as the fans have their say. 2 minutes left in first half play. Carvajal will get there. Good touch for Rodriguez. James to his left. James past Neymar.
Again, Marcelo absolutely finds himself beautifully wide open. James not able to find him. He does this time.
Benzema on his inside. Scoops it forward. Rodriguez just wide.
Again, danger, danger, danger in the shape of Marcelo. James says, I'll keep feeding you. And Marcelo's like a big hungry vulture out wide, and some serious addressing of that area needs to be done by Lucho Enrique. It's that earlier attack of the ball from the corner kick here. Very close to finding his target is Neymar. Comes off that man Marcelo again.
Nacho into the corner. Suarez busting a gut, but he couldn't get there. This match has lived up to the promise, and there's more to come. Bravo, finally beaten, has not given up a goal from the run of play yet. Nacho with Neymar, just in front of Iniesta. Now into the corner, and Carvajal will let it run. It is tied at 1 as we head to added time. Stick around for the halftime report, brought to you by Volkswagen, for all of the latest details on and off the pitch. 1-1 the score, 45 minutes on the spot. The goal from Neymar in the 4th. In the 35th, Ronaldo equalizes. Bravo finally beaten. but will it be enough for Real? Stick around and find out on beIN Sports.
El Clasico is brought to you by AT&T, mobilizing your world.